about that, and this crowd is ready for a big one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Got him on the room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense has the ball first today. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Well, I guess they call it a free safety for a reason. He was free to do a little ad-libbing there.
And most of the time, you have that guy in the middle of the field kind of reading the quarterback's eyes, playing the quarterback. You could tell he was dialed into the quarterback, saw him, saw he was taking off, went to him, got him on the ground.
And the Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's complete to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Got his man out of the backfield. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Titans are moving quickly down the field.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this all.
Touchdown Titans! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UCF's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into this.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires toward the target. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Titans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Knights. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCF.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Dropping back, it's Beebe. He's got it down the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, it's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes. Spins away. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And he tacks on the extra point. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Titans headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds his man. It's Algier. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. To the air. It's Beebe. Gets it out fast. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Smallwood. Touchdown, Titans. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the 1st half, when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the 1st half.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he's gonna bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got an open man. At the 45 on his way. Speeding down the left side. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Snow. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quarterback making checks. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back to pass on second down. Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 35.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. To the air, it's Beebe. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Titans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw...
He caught it! They will score! Touchdown, UCF! And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smallwood. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating, too.
The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Smallwood. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Titans are rolling down the field. Wants to throw it. Release to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside of the wide receiver.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The throw to the outside is complete. Good, solid tackle. The Titans are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Beebe. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. QB got it himself. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Knights with the 1st and 10. Let's go. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll do it himself. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. To the air on first down. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Throwing right. Touchdown Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats.
And he loses the football. Grabbed by the kicking team. Touchdown,
This is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on the football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Beebe. They go to the wide receiver screen.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And they can't make the connection.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On fourth down, going to the air. He wants a big play here late. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, Knights! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in week 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Final minute, this game's on ice. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Beebe. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a man on the right. At the 35, he's got room. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. Just complete and utter dominance in this one.